Santa yet, and
don't know what takes that girl so long from school. She's slower than a three-legged turtle. Dorothy!
Well, if she ain't here soon, I'll send a hand to fetch her.
You think it's coming for sure, Henry?
I don't like the looks of the sky at all, Emma.
Sure is a close feeling in the air, all right.
I don't like it.
Drive that girl, Dorothy!
Hey, you, Joe.
Me, Mr. Gale?
Hack down the road a piece and see what's holding Dorothy.
Sure thing, Mr. Gale.
And move. I think we're gonna get a twister.
Twister, Mr. Gale?
Yup.
What do you know?
Well, don't just stand there, Joe. Get!
I'll get, Mr. Gale.
Hold it, you, Joe. I think I see her.
Slow on, Dad.
That's her, the critter. Come on, cold molasses!
Joe, I think we better see about the sky. I don't like the looks of the sky. Let's get.
Sure thing, Mr. Gale.
Hello, Aunt Em.
Where you been, miss?
No place. I came right home from school.
And those flowers just grew in your hand, I suppose.
They're for Uncle Henry. Tomorrow's his birthday. Aren't they pretty? Smell.
Here we was worried half to death and you was on your own picking flowers.
But it only took a jiffy to get these, Aunt Em.
What else you do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, except maybe look in the creek for a jiffy.
In waiting, were you, miss?
No place. I just like to sit on the bank and look inside.
Inside of what?
The creek.
A creek ain't got no insides. It's only got a bottom, and there ain't nothing to see but stones and fish swimming around.
Is that all you see in a creek, Aunt Em?
That's all any Christian can see, Dorothy.
But haven't you ever looked quick at a fish and think first off it was a mermaid baby?
Dorothy!
I have lots of times.
That ain't right, Dorothy.
But why?
Because if the good Lord had wanted to see mermaids swimming around in our patch, he would have put them there himself.
But didn't you ever pretend things on him? Like, a cloud wasn't a cloud, but maybe a big palace or something? Why, just this afternoon, I was laying in the field watching the sky and I...
Right home from school, hey?
But it's so nice out, Aunt Em.
Nice, your Uncle Henry's worried half to death there's going to be a twister.
But Uncle Henry's always worried about something. Yesterday was the mortgage, and the day before that was inflation.
Well, when you get big, you'll worry too.
About inflation?
When you got one big.
Not me, Aunt Em. When I get big, I'm just not going to worry about anything.
That's a good trick, only how you going to do it?
I'll go someplace so people don't believe in worrying.
And where's that?
I don't know exactly. But someday I'll find it.
Well, I hope you do, child. I'll put those in water for Uncle Henry. Remember, miss, no going nowhere because that twister.
I won't. Oh, you, Joe.
Hello.
Joe, what do you figure's over the rainbow?
Huh?
The rainbow. It must go someplace. Someplace wonderful.
Well, I never get much thought, Dorothy.
Stranger's name? RFD2!
Let's hope it's a good name.
Why, it's a girl. She seems asleep.
She looks heartless.
Looks me nothing in a witch.
Go ahead, Mary. Knock.
It seems a shame to wake her.
Go ahead, Mary. Knock. You're not afraid of a girl, are you?
I'll show you who's afraid.
Aunt Jen! Uncle Henry! Where are you, outside? I had the funniest dream, Aunt Jen. I dreamt that the twister blew the house way up in the sky and got caught in the rainbow and... Hey. Something tells me this isn't Kansas. Are you speaking to me, miss?
Hail, strange sorceress.
Her name's RFD2.
Hail, RFD2.
Hail yourself, miss, but my name's Dorothy.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Which?
Why, I'm not any kind of witch at all. I'm just Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Kansas. I think I've read about that in our children's books.
What place is this?
This is the country of the Munchkins, in the land of Oz.
But how did I get here?
Your house brought you down from the rainbow.
Oh, certainly is pretty.
Is this the first time you've ever seen the other end of the rainbow, Dorothy?
Yes. You know, I've never seen a rainbow hang around so long.
Oh, that's there all the time. It's only the other end that moves around. We sometimes wonder where it goes.
I see. Pardon me, miss, but are you a munchkin?
No, I'm the Good Witch, and I rule the country of the Gillikins in the north part of Oz.
Oh, is Oz a fairyland?
Naturally, isn't Kansas?
Well, not exactly.
Then how is it your house flies so low?
That was just the twister.
Whatever it was, you've done the Munchkins a great service by killing their wicked witch.
I killed a witch?
Or your house did. Look,
Oh, that's dreadful. What will Aunt Em say?
if your Aunt Em knew the witch, she'd say you did a wonderful thing, Dorothy. She was very wicked. Had I the power, I should have rid the land of Oz of her long ago.
Well, then if he thinks nobody minds,
Ask the Munchkins what they think.
where are they?
Oh, they're around. Come out, you Munchkins. Come out. This is not a witch. Come out.
Come out, wherever you are, and you play your fighting, follow the story. She followed the sky, she says it's not there on the sun. Kansas, she says it's not there.
Today is the day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants, if any.
Thank you all very much. It's lovely here in Munchkin Land, and you're all just as nice as you can be. Hooray for Dorothy! Well, I hope you won't think I'm impolite or anything, but, well, you see, tomorrow's my Uncle Henry's birthday, and I've just got to be there. So, could any of you point me in the direction of Kansas?
Kansas?
Doesn't anyone know how to get there? Are there buses or trains or something?
Not in Oz, Dorothy.
But I just gotta get home.
I know. Why don't you get in the Hudson Press and fly up the rainbow?
I couldn't do that, not unless there was another twister. And how about that, Miss Sorceress? Could you get a side pony for me someplace?
No, Dorothy, I'm afraid I don't have the power for that. I'm afraid there's no way at all for you to get back to Kansas.
But I've just got to.
Unless the Great Oz himself will help you.
The Great Oz!
Who is this Great Oz?
The Great Oz is our ruler. He lives in Emerald City.
Well, where is he?
Well, he lives in Emerald City, in the exact center of Oz.
Well, how do I get there?
There's no way except to walk, Dorothy, and it's a long and dangerous journey.
I don't care anything to get back to Kansas.
As long as you wear these shoes, no one can harm you on your journey. The Munchkins will show you the way you must take. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Sorceress.
And remember, should you ever need me, just click your heels 3 times and say my name.
Yes, Miss Sorceress.
Now, if you follow me, miss, I can put you on the right road.
Say, is it far?
It's a many days journey.
Wait for me 1 minute then. I want to get my toothbrush.
didn't.
Let me alone, you old witch. You can't hurt me as long as I've got these ruby slippers on. So there.
I'll find a way, my pretty. Slippers or no slippers, just see what kind of trip you have to Emerald City.
Gee. Mr. Mayor! You didn't show me how to get to the Yellow Brick Road. Oh dear, which way did they go? I'll never get to Kansas if I don't find the wizard. If I don't find him, I'll never get to the Yellow Brick Road either. Which way did they go? Well, which, this or this? But they could have gone both. Wait a minute. You moved. Are you alive? Can you talk?
I don't know. I never tried.
You're talking now.
So I am. Easy, isn't it?
Easiest thing there is, Aunt Deb says.
Oh, if it were hard, I'd never be able to do it.
Why not?
I haven't got a brain.
Well, I wouldn't worry. Plenty of people get on fine without any brains.
Right. Have you got one?
A brain? Sure.
Well, don't you think it's foolish of me to be spending my entire life up on this here pole?
I don't suppose it's very comfortable.
Not only that, but what good am I?
Don't you scare crows?
No. They take one look at me and go right back on to eating corn. They know I'm fastened here. They've got brains, you see.
Then there's not much point of your being there.
That's what I would think. If I could think.
Want me to help you down?
Would you?
I think I can reach. Can you walk?
I don't know. I never tried. You see, I was only made this morning.
My, you're young.
When were you made?
Oh, years and years ago.
You must be very well stuffed.
I'm not stuck at all. I'm just a person.
What holds you up?
Oh, just bones and all sorts of things.
You're a very unusual scarecrow.
But I'm not a scarecrow at all. I'm just a person like the Munchkins.
But you're a different color.
Oh, that's just my dress.
There really is a lot to learn, isn't there?
Doesn't that hurt you?
What's hurt?
What you don't know won't hurt you, I guess.
Well, now that I can walk, where shall we go?
I've got to find the Munchkins.
Oh, they went that way.
But why did they go that way?
Well, if I had any brains, I think it's because the city's that way. That's where you should go then. But Dorothy, after you find the Munchkins, you're going to Emerald City, aren't you?
I'm going to ask the Great Oz to send me back to Kansas.
Do you think the Great Oz could give me a brain?
It wouldn't hurt to ask him.
Dorothy, would you mind it if I came with you?
Of course not, Scarecrow. If you're willing to go all that way just to get a brain.
A brain? See, if I only had a brain, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. With my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for every individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts I'd be thinking I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before. And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. But perhaps I deserve you and me even hardly earn you if I only had a brain. back there say it was?
2 boots in a hallway down the road, he said.
We must be almost there then.
Thank goodness.
Here I go again.
You ought to watch where you're going, Scarecrow.
I will once I have brains.
Oh, look at that cute little bridge over the stream.
That's another thing I'll get once I get my brains.
What?
Why they cover bridges?
We must be practically there now.
Only a holler to go, that's all. That's funny.
What is?
That seems like the same stone I tripped over earlier.
Oh, a stone's a stone, Scarecrow.
Look at the sign.
Oh, that one's pointing the wrong way.
Is it? Or are we?
What do you mean?
If I had any brains, I'd say it was the same sign.
But how could it be? The other one points like this.
Does it?
Here, I'll show you. See?
I guess you're right, Dorothy. That goes to show what brains will do for you. That does it! That's the last time I'm taking this trip.
Did you see what I just saw, Scarecrow?
Did.
How are we going to get across?
Let's think. Every time we go in forwards, we come out backwards, right?
Uh-huh.
So if we go in forwards, we'll come out all right.
Will we?
Go, turn around, Dorothy. I'll show you. See? That does it. Whoa, whoa. Does it?
No, we're right back where we started.
I could only think.
I've got it, Scarecrow.
What?
All we gotta do is step on this end of the bridge and not move.
The bridge will carry us over, you mean?
Yes.
Let's do it. Get it!
Scarecrow, while it's still, let's sneak over very, very quietly.
Let's try it.
Look, Scarecrow.
I see it.
Looks like I'm never going to get back to Kansas now.
Yes, you will. Just wait.
Not if we don't cross that bridge.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
But we have come to it.
Listen, Dorothy. Can't turn very fast. While it's still, let's run over it before it knows what happened.
Let's try it then.
On your marks, get set, go! Move, Dorothy!
Jump, Scarecrow!
Next time! So that's who was playing bridge with us.
Anyways, we got across. Now to find the munchkins. Did you hear something, Scarecrow?
What?
Sounded up here. Look, Scarecrow.
What is it?
It looks like a big tin soldier.
Pin on it if you don't mind.
He
better. Thank you.
Gee, what was the trouble?
I rusted, that's all. I was out chopping and got caught in the rain. Now, if you would oil my arm, I could put this axe down.
Oh, certainly.
Thanks. I've been holding that for ages, it seems.
His right elbow still squeaks, Dorothy.
Never mind that now. Fix my legs, please.
And you're really alive?
Oh, certainly, my dear. Is that so surprising?
Well, in Kansas it would be.
In Oz, it would be unique. The tinsmith only made one like me before he went away.
Well, if you ask me, he did a pretty wonderful job.
There's only one thing wrong with me.
And what's that?
Listen. Hollow, hollow, hollow. No heart. The tinsmith forgot to give me one.
Oh, don't cry.
Can I have the...
You want my handkerchief?
No, the oil can. I'm rusting again.
Feel better now?
Certainly. I only need one thing to be the happiest man alive. A heart.
When a man's an empty kennel, he should be on his little, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm pursuing that I could become a human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the fire, shooting arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me on balcony, top of a thousand story. Where's the light now, Romeo? I hear a beat. How sweet, just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I would say you can chip them in the pocket with the zipper if I only had a heart.
Why don't you come to Emerald City with us? I'm asking the Great Oz to send me back to Kansas.
Now I'm asking for a brain.
You think the great owl should give me a heart?
I was going to suggest you come with us and see if you could.
I'd love to very much.
But if you had any sense, you would ask the Great Oz for brains. What good's a heart if you don't know what to do with it?
Brains can't make you happy. And happiness is the very best thing in the world. So I'll take the heart.
Well, then let's be off to see the wizard.
Do you know the way?
The Munchkins will tell us.
Here comes some of them now.
Which way to Emerald City, friends?
We're off to see the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
bear in these people now. There haven't been bears in these forests for years.
Well, that's good.
No, the lions and tigers ate them all up.
Oh,
There's one other thing you gotta look out for too.
and what's that?
The jitterbugs.
And jitterbugs, what are they?
Things!
Well, what kind of thing?
No one really knows. All we know is that they make you dance.
Well, that doesn't seem so useful.
But they won't let you stop. You just dance and dance.
And dance and dance. And dance and dance.
Until there's nothing left to do at all. Well, what would they do to me? I can't dance. I bet the jitterbugs teach you. Don't worry. Oh, it makes me worried just thinking about it. Goodbye, have a nice trip.
Bye. Bye, Christina. Oh.
Goodbye.
You know what? I think they're scared.
I know I am.
There's nothing to be scared of, Dorothy.
Just lions, tigers, bears, and jitterbugs.
Don't worry, Dorothy. The scarecrow and I will protect you.
I know you will. Besides, I've got these ruby slippers on, and she said that if I ever needed her, to click my heels and say her name 3 times and she'd come. So, who's afraid of some old bears?
That's pretty shock.
Personally, I'm not afraid of anything. Except for a lighted match.
And I'm not afraid of anything as long as I'm alive.
Up to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the Wizard of Oz. If ever a witch there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because.
What up, Dukes? What up, Dukes, and fight? Come on, what are you men? Are you fight? Oh, you want to fight, eh? Come on, what up? That's my terrain you slip from me.
You big bully?
Oh, Ahoy.
You're nothing but a great big coward.
Can I help it?
Oh, stop that. You're too big to cry.
But it's so humiliating.
What?
A fine king of beasts I am. But I'm afraid of everything. Oh, I wish I was dead. Only I'm afraid to die too.
Stop crying. We aren't going to hurt you.
Put that awful axe away, will ya?
What are you so scared for all the time?
How would you like to live in a big dark forest with nothing but big beasts around you? Oh, those bears.
Don't you fight with them?
No, I roar at them and they run away.
Then what are you so scared for?
Suppose one day one of them won't run. Then what? And on top of everything, I'm hungry all the time.
In the forest here, I think there'd be plenty of game to kill.
There is, but I can't stand the sight of blood.
What you need is courage.
Courage? You're telling me, pal. Courage. If I only had courage.
Life is simple when you miss me, when you're born to be a sissy, without nothing in love. But I could change my habits, never more be scared of rabbits if I only had nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. Oh, I'd be in my stride, I came down to the floor. Oh, I'd roll the way I never rolled before. And then I'd root and roll some more. I would show the dinosaurus, who's king around the forest, a king they better serve. Why, with my regal Caesar, I could be another Caesar if I only had the nerve.
Why don't you come to Emerald City with us? I'm asking the Great Oz to send me back to Kansas.
And I'm asking for a brain.
And I'm asking for a heart.
Who's this Oz?
A wizard.
Could he give me my courage?
I'm sure he could.
I'd be afraid to ask him. He might say no.
You'd be no worse off than you are now, old man.
I dasn't. I wouldn't know how to conduct myself at court. I ain't no social lion.
Oh, come on.
Well, if you're sure you won't be afraid to be seen with such a coward.
Of course not.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, a wizard, a wizard, ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because.
Did you hear that? There it is again.
It sounds like...
Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
He's giving me the jitters and the turns around the knees.
I think I see a jijik and he's fuzzy and he's furry. I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I've got a palpitation.
As monarch of this force, I don't like the situation.
Are you gonna stand around and let him fill us full of horror?
I'd like to wear him down, but I think I lost my roar.
It's a who's it?
It's a who's it?
It's a what's it?
It's a what's it?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Who's that? Who's that?
sorceress.
You came just in time.
Come on, I'll show you the way to Emerald City.
Let's go.
save you.
Hey, watch out where you point that thing. Hey, don't shoot! Don't shoot! Hey!
Stop! Don't shoot.
But there's a loose line.
Who's loose?
You are.
I'm just as good as you are.
He just means you're at large.
He ought to have his mouth washed out with soap. Wait till I get my courage. I'll show him who's loose.
Isn't anyone going to do anything about this terrible beast?
You've done enough already, lady. I feel like a wallflower.
You don't have to be afraid of him. He looks fierce, but he's just a big healthy kid.
Really? Yeah, kitty.
Stop that! Nobody but a coward.
Can I help it? I ain't afraid.
If you don't knock it off, you're never going to let us see the wizard.
Aw, now Dorothy.
What's going on here? There's some strangers, Lady Gloria.
I can see that. But what are they?
One's a girl.
Who are you, little girl?
My name is Dorothy Gale, and I'm from Kansas. And these are my friends, the Tin Woodsman, the Scarecrow, and the Cowardly Vine. And we've come to Emerald City to see the great Wizard of Oz.
You must be very brave
What?
Why brave?
to dare to see the great Oz.
But he's a good wizard, isn't he?
Yes, Dorothy. He is good, he is just. But he's the most powerful wizard in the world. And if you bother him with some foolish request, he may destroy you. Like that.
Come on, Dorothy, let's go.
But wait, we can't.
You, Hoden, destroy us like that. Snap your fingers, Scarecrow, show her.
No good. How's that?
Don't do that. That's what the wizard might do. Snap it, we're gone.
I don't care. I'm going to ask him to send me back to Kansas.
And I'm asking him for a brain.
And I'm gonna ask him for a heart.
And I'll wait here.
No, I'm going to ask for your courage.
Aw, now Dorothy.
It'll be no trouble at all for the wizard to give you courage, Lion.
You can do it, just like that.
Don't do that, will ya?
We don't care what happens, Lady Gloria. We'd like to see the great Oz right away.
You, take these three and show them to their comfort. Would you like to see the palace?
Oh yes, very much.
We'll see it now. We're so happy to have you with us.
That's one thing I noticed about Emerald City. Everybody seems very happy.
And why shouldn't we be? Tell us about Kansas, Dorothy.
It's sort of big, flat, gray. Nothing near as pretty as Emerald City.
Why don't you just stay here and live with us?
Oh, Aunt Em would be awfully hurt. Besides, now that I'm away, I'm kind of hankering to get back. Funny too, because when I was there, I couldn't wait to get away.
And what are the men like in Kansas, Dorothy?
They're the finest there are anywhere. You should see my Uncle Henry. He's the nicest man there is, except maybe the Scarecrow.
But what about the younger men, Dorothy?
Oh, they've got them. Same as every place else.
I guess you're a little too young to know what we mean, Dorothy.
I know what you mean, all right. My cousin Annabelle is engaged, and she looks the way you all look.
And how do we look?
Sort of half-melted like. Annabelle sings all the time, too, all day long, even when she's doing the dishes.
What's she sing?
Oh, just about stars, love, and that stuff.
Stars, love, and that stuff. Sing us what Annabelle sings, Dorothy.
Well, if you say so, just one sec.
What's the matter?
I'm trying to get that half-melted melted them.
Oh, I had a very good post there.
Hello, Scarecrow.
Hello.
I suppose you're anxious to see the wizard.
Oh, I am. Say, do you really think the Great Oz can give me a brain?
The Great Oz can do anything.
That's amazing.
Well, now that we've seen the palace, shall we go, fellas?
But we haven't seen the wizard yet.
Oh, yeah, the wizard.
Hey, what does the Great Oz look like?
Oh, like anything he wants.
You mean he changes shape?
Oh, yes. For instance, he might be a great big ball of fire. Or he might be a dragon. Or he might just be thunder and lightning. Or he might be a sweet little girl like Dorothy here.
That's more like it.
He has seen the Great Oz.
What's he say?
He will see you.
Oh.
Just remember, at all costs, do not make him angry.
Hey, Lady Gloria, what did he look like this time?
He was invisible.
I am Oz, the great and terrible. Who are you and why do you seek me?
I am Dorothy, the small and neat. And if you would please, Mr. Wizard, I'd like you to send me back to Kansas.
Why would anyone want to go back to Kansas?
That's my home, Great Oz.
Who is that animated mattress standing across from you?
Oh, you mean me? I'm just the Scarecrow, your wizardness.
And what do you want of the great Oz?
Some brains, please.
And this can that walks like a man. What does he want?
I'm the Tin Woodsman, and I would like a harp, Great Oz.
What is that strange blubbery sound I hear? Is that this overgrown mouser here? Step forward, lion. And what do you want of Oz? Speak!
Courage!
And why should I do these things for you?
Because you are great and powerful, and we are small and weak, except the lion.
I might just as well be.
I will grant you favors.
Thanks, Great Oz.
That's fine.
But first you four must do one thing for me.
Yes, Mr. Wizard?
Kill the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how?
You killed the Witch of the East.
But that was just an accident.
I don't care. Let this be an accident.
Suppose she kills us first?
Then it won't matter whether you get your courage or not. Now go! And when the witch is dead, you may return. Now go!
Do have another cup of baby's blood.
I couldn't take another drop, my dear.
You won't got.
No thanks, I've already had 3, hon.
Then have a bat's wing.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. I'm having dinner with an old girlfriend, and if you don't eat everything she puts in front of you, she's salty.
I know that type.
Oh, by the way, my dear, I brought you that recipe you asked for.
Not the one that breaks the slipper spell.
Yes, I clipped it out of the witch's nose for you.
I'll show that brat Dorothy. Let's see. Take the whites of 9 snake eggs. 9 eggs? Hide these prices is better work.
Like a charm, my dear.
Beat golden yolks out of chopped toad. Let's see, I've added that and... Well, this don't look so hard, dear. I can't thank you enough.
Well, as much as I hate to, I'm afraid I've got to scram.
Drop in again. Tibia!
You rang, madam?
Bring the ladies things, Tibia.
Very well, madam.
He's new, isn't he, hon?
Yes, and a jewel too.
Where did you ever raise him?
Through an agency.
A very good agency.
Well, medium.
This is yours, madam?
Thank you, Tibia.
And yours.
Thanks. I've been telling Sarah she ought to try to broom in for one of these.
Well, if you knew how you looked on that.
But it has twice the pickup.
This is good enough for me. Thank you very much.
We'll be seeing you at the Black Mass, hon.
I think so, though. I haven't a thing to wear.
It was charming, my dear.
Flying anytime.
Goodbye now.
Tibia, once you've cleared the lady things, you may walk the werewolf.
Yes, madam.
Ah!
Pardon, madam?
Danger threatens me, my corn hood! Someone tries to harm me, Tibia!
Who, madam?
We'll see who dares, Tibia! Turn on the magic picture! Is it working?
Yes.
Who's that, Tibia?
I believe it's Metro Goldwyn, Mayor.
Oh, Dorothy!
What are you worried about, Lion?
I'm trying to keep my chin up. I don't like being out after dark. You know, you should just say to yourself, I am not afraid. Ain't it bad enough being a coward without being a lion too?
I wonder how much further we have to go to Fenman's castle.
Don't speak of it, will you?
But we have to kill her now.
You do you?
I don't like the idea of killing anything somehow. Can't we just take her prisoner? No, the wizard said kill her.
She'd be better off dead with a face like hers.
You'll be pincushion!
You're right. You old man. She's got to die.
Shall we? I still say, suppose she kills us first. Use your brains, Lion. You're big, tough, and nothing can put the Tin Man in you. And Dorothy, she has her slippers. Plus which, she doesn't know we're coming. What can the witch do?
Where did I put that charm?
Check your pocket.
Thanks! What?
There's a pocket scarecrow. See how much further the map says you have to go. Never mind that. What's back through the trees?
It's a castle.
The witch's castle.
Oh, we're gonna stay home.
This way, spirits!
She was right here.
Where'd she go?
Where am I?
Right here, dear!
It's you.
Yes,
Dorothy!
dear! Nice of you to come calling on me. Sorry, I can't let you kill me.
Get away. You can't hurt me.
No, yes, I can, dear. I found a way, slippers or no slippers.
Leave me alone.
But right where I want you.
Dorothy! Where are you, Dorothy?
Here I am.
Dorothy! Where are you, Dorothy?
I'm here, Tin Man.
Dorothy! Where are you, Dorothy?
I'm here.
It's only a picture, Dorothy.
You mean they can't hear me?
That's right, dear.
I don't believe it. I'm here, Scarecrow. Here with the witch. Scarecrow.
Something seems to be telling me something. It's almost as if I had a brain. Somehow... The witch has got Dorothy.
She has, Scarecrow.
Dorothy wouldn't have just wandered off so far that she couldn't hear us. You're right. It's magic. It's got to be magic.
The Scarecrow's right. The witch took Dorothy.
Yes, yes, yes.
And it's up to us to save her.
You hear that? You witch, they're going to save me.
No, they won't, my dear. Chivia.
Yes, madam.
These three gentlemen will be calling any moment now. I want you to greet them with our usual cordiality.
Very well, madam.
Have the big cauldron filled.
Yes, madam.
Dorothy and I will be up yonder figuring out this new recipe. I hope you want so many eggs, my dear. Turn up the picture. You know what my light bills are now.
Cut it.
Cut what?
Pull at my tail.
I didn't pull your tail.
Don't kid me now, I felt you.
But I assure you I didn't pull your tail.
Okay, okay.
Just remember to give it back when you're through.
Give what back?
My axe.
I didn't take your axe.
You took it just now.
I assure you I didn't. But this Tin Man's going nuts. First he pulls my tail, then he says he didn't. Now he says I took his axe. What would I want to do with your axe? Scarecrow, do you see what I see?
What is it?
Let's just stay me out to see the Tin Man. Oh, I want to go home.
Where was he?
He was right over there.
Show me exactly.
Come on with me. I don't want to go alone. This place is spooky. Come on, give me your hand. Scarecrow, you need fresh stuffing. You hear that? This haze got sticks in it.
Now time for the second part of the straw, my dear.
Get away, you can't hurt me.
It's just a big kettle with some water and powder in it.
The cauldron?
Nothing to be afraid of. The water isn't hot.
But what will it do to me?
If it works, it'll shrink, that's all.
Shrink?
Yes, let's try something and see. Ah, yes, the foolish Tin Man's axe.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's being looked after. Now let's see what you in.
Help! Scarecrow!
Come
run!
back here, you
Tin Man,
thief!
help!
Well, what do you want?
We heard the call.
Where's Tibia?
He's with the prisoners.
They're all right.
Oh, they're gone.
How long have you three been haunting here?
We go with the lease.
What's the matter with the one at the end?
He always does that. He died of too much air conditioning.
Come down here and help me with this little brat.
Get her, boys!
Oh, no, you don't!
Hey, I can't move.
Thought you fool me, eh? Nothing I can do to hurt you, eh? Watch this, Scarecrow.
Don't you dare fill in at the Scarecrow!
Way to go, Dorothy! Hey, fellas, I can move again.
You saved us, Dorothy.
You saved me.
He's getting smaller.
Look, she's getting out again.
Look how small she is.
He's getting even smaller.
She's getting out again.
Oh no, you don't, Witchy.
Look at her shrink. That must be the same stuff my laundry uses.
Ding dong, witch is dead, witch oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepyhead, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, wicked witch is dead. She's gone through heaven's glory hole, below your hole. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells of ding dong, baby oh. Sing it high, let them know the wicked witch is dead.
And how did you get away from the ghosts?
Oh, they're gone.
Why have they gone?
Well, I thought to myself, what makes ghosts go away?
And what does?
If I had a brain, I'd think daybreak.
But it's still night.
Shall we show her what we did, fellas?
1, 2, 3.
Ding dong, witch is dead, witch oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepyhead, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below your home. Let's open
see us?
Yes, I know.
What a heart the wizard must have.
But, Tin Man, when will he see us?
You can't rush a wizard, Dorothy.
But we've been back a week now.
I know, but just think what a fun time we'll have. A banquet tonight, last night, the night
But that
before.
doesn't get you your heart, and that doesn't get me back to Kansas.
Don't get upset, my dear. It's baffling hard.
I wish the wizard would give me my courage so I could get up to Nerd and ask one of his girls to dance. Yeah, there, Dorothy. Don't cry.
No. What's the trouble?
I want to go home.
The wizard will send you home.
But when? When?
Well, any time now.
But how do I know that?
He gave us his word.
You know how wizards are, Dorothy.
Well, he hasn't gotten the right to keep us waiting around like this.
Probably just slipped his mind,
I don't
Dorothy.
care, it isn't fair. We killed his old witch friend, didn't we?
What's the matter with you?
Dorothy's right. The wizard ain't got no right to treat us like this. What am I, a lion? Or a mouse? There ain't no wizard in the world gonna let me Dorothy cry.
I agree, friend.
So do I. Let's think what can be done.
There ain't no time for thinking. Only on to action. Hey, you George!
Yes, sir.
Get in there and tell the Great Oz we want to see him. And we want to see him now.
Tell the Great Oz what?
And furthermore, you can have it if we don't see him. I personally will tear him limb from limb. Now beat it! Ah! What am I saying? What I'm saying? Why can't I keep my big jaw shut?
I'm proud of you, Lion.
We all are.
Those are my thoughts, too.
Just I don't want to see you cry, Dorothy, that's all.
But when you're so kind, it makes me want to cry more than ever.
And furthermore, I'd rather never have a heart than see Dorothy cry.
It's gonna be alright, Dorothy. See? Or is it?
Doors. Where is this puny beast that is going to tear the Great Oz limb from limb? Where is he? Could it be this sniveling, quivering jellyfish before me? This so-called lion? Well, what holds you back, lion? Here I am, patiently waiting to be torn limb from limb. Well?
Listen, Wizard, you got me all wrong. I don't want to kill you. Just want to talk to you, that's all.
I am Oz the Great and Terrible. I see whom I will when I will. How dare you disturb me? Go now before I destroy you all.
Just a minute, Mr. Oz. We aren't going to go. We aren't denying you. We're just asking you to keep your promise.
What promise?
You said you'd send me back to Kansas when the witch was destroyed.
And you said you'd give me brains.
And you promised me a heart.
And need courage.
Is the Wicked Witch really destroyed?
Yes, I melted her in some water.
Dear me. I'll have to think this over. Come back tomorrow.
You've had enough time already.
We won't wait any longer.
You've got to keep your promise.
Go! I said go!
I'll fight first! Ah! Oh God, I killed it!
Oh dear.
Let me out of here. Please, let me out.
There's someone inside it.
Lift this thing up for me, will you?
I got it.
Oh. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Who are you?
I am Oz, the Great and Terrible. Well, I guess I'm not so terrible.
Aren't you a great wizard?
Shh! Not so loud. You'll ruin me around here.
A fake, huh?
Why, you're nothing but a humbug. A good-for-nothing humbug.
Oh, no, I'm a first-rate humbug. Even if I am a bad wizard.
How did they ever come to think you were a wizard?
Well, it's quite a story, you see. I was with a tent show back in Omaha.
Omaha. That's right near Kansas.
So it is. Well, anyway, I was magician with the show. Humbug stuff, of course, like all of it in the real world. But look here. I was pretty good.
Look at magic!
No, just illusion, my friend.
But I still don't understand how being a tent show magician got you to Oz.
I'm coming to that, my dear. Not only was I a magician in the show, but before showtime, to attract a crowd, I made a balloon ascension.
Uh-huh.
Well, one day the ropes got twisted and I couldn't get down. Heaven knows how long I drifted. I know it was at least a day and a night, and I finally fell asleep. When I woke up, I was just coming into Emerald City. Seeing me come out of the clouds like that, the good people of Oz naturally thought I was something out of the ordinary. And I must say, I did nothing to dissuade them. And that's how I became Oz, the great and terrible.
They made you ruler over them?
Exactly. And a good and just ruler I've been too. And that's why I think it'll be so bad if they find out.
You don't want a snitching, yeah? All you want is what you promised.
You mean courage, for instance. You don't need courage, Lion. You've got it. All you need is some visible manifestation so everyone will know you have it. Back in my country, when a man's brave, they put a medal on him. Wear this, Lion, and in the future, never feel cowardly. Feel the medal instead.
Gee, thanks!
But what about my heart?
Thin man, a man's heart is measured by what he has done for his fellow man. When a man has an exceedingly great heart, they give a testimonial of some kind as an mark of their esteem. May I present to you now with this watch, Thin man, as a token of your exceeding large-heartedness.
Thank you. But what about my brains?
In my country, there are great institutions that devote themselves entirely to developing human brains. They call them colleges there. When they believe that a man has brains enough, they give them one of these. Now in the authority invested by me by the Oz College or whatever have you, I bestow on you this degree of doctors of scarecrows.
Thank you!
And how do I get back to Kansas?
That is something else again.
Can't you do anything?
There's just one thing left to do.
And what's that?
I'll take you back to Kansas myself. I've had a longing lately to see Omaha.
But how will we go?
Just as we came. Through the air.
Have you still got the balloon?
Ah, yes, the balloon.
Will it fly?
My dear, the only way to tell whether a balloon flies or not is to try. Well, will you take the chance?
Anything to get home. When will we go?
Right now, my dear. The position of the moon is perfect. Oz, miss.
Yes, Great Oz.
Yes, Oz, miss, I'd like the court assembled for a great balloon send-off.
Very well, Great Oz.
I hate to leave. I'll never get service like this in Omaha.
Did you wish us Great Oz?
Yes, Gloria, my stay among you has come to an end. I go now to return Dorothy to the land from which she has come. That done, I shall go on and visit my brother wizards in the sky.
Will you return again?
Who knows? While I'm gone, I will leave my throne to the scarecrow, to whom I've just given the most unusual brains in all Oz.
Thank you! I will rule most wisely. One can do anything when one has a diploma.
Right. There seems to be a problem with the balloon, sir. Well, let's go have a look. Say your goodbyes, Dorothy.
Now that it's time to go, I don't want to.
Goodbye, Dorothy. You'll always be in my heart.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
If it wasn't for you, Dorothy, I would have never found my courage.
Goodbye, Lion.
Bye, Dorothy.
The best part about having a brain is remembering the ones you love.
I think I'll miss you most of all. Goodbye, Scarecrow. And all of my friends I met at the Rainbow's End.
Oh no! The balloon took off the Oz board.
Goodbye, Dorothy. I hope to see you in Kansas.
Now we'll never get home.
Yes, you will, Dorothy. Remember the slippers.
What about them?
Remember what the good witch said. Just click your heels 3 times and say, "There's no place like home."
There's no place like home. There's no place
Goodbye,
like home.
Dorothy. Bye,
There's
Dorothy.
no place
See
like
you.
home.
Bye, Dorothy.